Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just going to be showing you guys a quick video. It's currently snowing outside and it's pretty cold, so I was going to do one inside the shop, and what better time to do it than when it's snowing outside. So I've been wanting to show you guys this anyways. Today I'm going to be showing you how we mix our own chicken feed. Some people like the idea of mixing their own. Some people would rather just buy it from the store. I get it, but the way that we do it, we know that they're getting a high protein feed. We know, what they're getting. It's actually cheaper, and I might go into that later. It's cheaper for us to mix our own feed than it is to buy the store-bought feed. So I might be explaining that to you guys later, how it is cheaper for us. But for now, I'm just going to show you guys what all we mix in our feed and show you how we get it done. So let's get started. Alright, so the ingredients you're going to need are whole black oil sunflower seeds, just regular old black oil sunflower seeds. You can usually find them in your farm and garden store. You're also going to need white millet. Got another full bag of that. And this back here is flax seed, just whole flax seed. You're going to need whole corn and whole oats. And that is it. And I'll show you guys how to mix it. Okay, so right now I'm just going to be measuring out my my millet and my flax seed. So when you buy the millet and the flax seed, it'll come in like a 50-pound bag or whatever. And that's actually probably the two most expensive items on this list. But the good news is you're only using 10 pounds of it at a time. For what I make ends up being around 240 pounds of feed. So you're only using 10 pounds of millet and 10 pounds of flax for 240 pounds of feed. So the bags will last you a while, but right now I'm just going to measure out 10 pounds of millet and 10 pounds of flax. Okay, now that I got my 10 pounds of flax and 10 pounds of millet, I'm just going to mix these together real quick. Okay, so as you can see, I got the millet and the flax mixed up pretty well. Now we're going to get on to the next part. Alright, so we're going to get started here, but whenever I make my chicken feed, I like to use my wheelbarrow here just to kind of put everything in a mix. It makes it a lot easier. If you guys are wanting to try this recipe out, I'm going to be leaving all the ingredients, how to mix your own the way that we do it, all in the description. So if you guys want to try it out, check the description and it'll have everything you need to know. What I like to do is I have all my ingredients here, and I like to do a scoop by scoop. And yeah, it might sound like it takes a lot longer, but that way you're not dumping in, all of your black oil sunflower seeds, all of the corn, and then it kind of makes it hard to mix up when there's so much in there. But if you do it scoop by scoop, it kind of mixes it as you go. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing that, and I'll probably do a time lapse on this just because it's pretty simple, guys. But I'm going to go ahead and start dumping everything in here, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. Alright, so as you guys can see, I got all that mixed up. It makes quite a bit. Like I said, this makes about 240 pounds of feed, and this is only half of it right here, what I have in the wheelbarrow. Like I said, I like to do it in halves, because if I did the whole thing in this wheelbarrow, that would be too much. And it's just too much to mix up. So now that I have all this mixed up, I'm going to put it in that barrel right there, as we like to keep our feed in these metal 55-gallon barrels. It does really well in there. I'm going to start dumping it into that barrel and then mix up the second batch. Alright, so I got it all mixed up, and as you guys can see, it filled up that whole barrel. So this is right at about 240 pounds of feed. You can see everything is incorporated, mixed in really well. Alright, so that's going to wrap up this video. You saw me mixing all the feed. I will tell you that this is, I've done my math on it, and I can put exactly how I came up with this in the description, but this comes out to 22% protein. They say that you want to feed your chickens a minimum of 16%, and that's usually what you'll find in the store, is like a 16% layer pellet. But this is a higher protein. They lay eggs really well on this feed. We've been really impressed with it. Like I said, it's 22%. And I'll just go real quick into the cost breakdown. How I said earlier, it is cheaper for us to mix our own. This right here, pound for pound, comes out to 23 cents a pound. So, and I also did all my math on that. So this right here is 23 cents a pound. The store-bought, and I did an average between two of our local farm and garden stores. Just for the 16% layer pellet, the average is 26 cents a pound. So it's only 3 cents, but that adds up, and you're also getting a higher protein when you mix it yourself. So that makes a big difference for sure. We hope you'll give this recipe a try. I think you'll be really surprised on how well your chickens lay on this feed. Like I said, we've been really impressed with it. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. Like I said, you're saving a little bit of money. Your chickens are getting more protein than what you would buy in the store. And it's just an all-around, you know what you're feeding your chickens. So give it a try. Let us know. But for now, that's going to wrap up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed to our channel and you like this kind of stuff, I ask that you please subscribe. We put out a lot of how-to videos, DIY, you know, just farming and homesteading videos in general. But be sure and like this video, comment if you have any questions. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, and God bless. Back to the channel. Today, we are inside the shop again today. It is snowing outside, so I thought, what better time to do a video in the shop. Let me do that again. Ingredients in the description. So, like the measurements, the weight of how much you need, and let me do that over again. How much of what this stuff that you need, all in the description. Blah. All right, so I don't remember where I was at.